In 2023, if I have to start a brand like this, what do I have to, keep in mind? That's the first thing. And in 2023, how easy or difficult it is to
It's damn tough, Paul.
cut it.
In 2023, it's really hard because 2017, 2018 is when the first set of D2C brands came up in India. That time we didn't use this term D2C.
Yeah.
Then we started having some growth in 2019. 2020, March, pandemic hit us. Online went through the roof.
Yeah.
But with online going through the roof, the number of brands, while the number of customers increased, the number of brands increased significantly. 50 people, 50 Ayurveda brands have taken my D2C cohort-based course. 50, only doing online Ayurveda. So competition is at its all-time high in D2C. Now, with competition being at its all-time high, you cannot do what we did. What did we do? We launched an Ayurveda business without knowing how to do online, and we took 1 year to figure the online market out.
Yeah.
Today you have 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks and max. Your customers will come and kill you. Your competition will come and kill you. So today, if you are launching a D2C brand, forget Ayurveda, just a D2C brand, you need to know your technicals, you need to get off the ground much faster, you need to understand the nuts and bolts of an e-commerce business much quicker, and you need to build something that's not just based on performance marketing. You can't just rely on Google and Facebook ads to build your business like I did. You have to build what's called a brand. You have to build the qualitative, you have to build the messaging, you have to build the aspiration. So it's definitely much harder than it was in 2017, 2018 to build a D2C brand. But the scale available if you get it right is much more.
Right.
Because there are just much more customers who trust buying online now.
Right. And do you think that, because of all these that is available right now, the CACs have gone down for a lot of companies. They have also understood the kind of importance of taking down the acquisition cost for a lot of these startups. You also invest in a lot of startups, and probably this is the biggest headache for all these startups who are looking at it. How then do you think this problem can be solved? So it's definitely a problem that's out there in the market right now, right? So for example, a lot of D2C players have come up, a lot of competition is there, and a lot of people are actually fighting for the same users who are going to buy these products. So how do you declutter this space? How do you solve for it?
There's one word that answers this question. That word is moat. What is a moat? A moat is a water body that you will see around ancient forts and castles. That's an additional line of protection. Now, how is this relevant in business? It's relevant in business because you need some defensibility that uniquely differentiates your brand from the rest. For Jio, that differentiation was price. For Apple Airports, that differentiation was convenience. For Dr. Vedis, that differentiation was form factor. For Mama, that differentiation was ingredient story and vegan and cruelty free. For Attenberg, that differentiation was technology, BLDC fans. So each of these have displayed a unique way to cut yourself through the clutter. And so if I think of brands today who want to exist and scale and really find their way, they have to find some USP or unique differentiator that helps them cut through the clutter of the brands and the competition and get into the mind space of the consumer.
Right. So, but Arjun, very interestingly, you said that you have to find a USP within a category of coffee. I mean, there are 5, 6, 7, 10 coffee brands that I know for a fact who are, fighting it out as a D2C player. How do you differentiate a coffee?
You can differentiate in in-cafe experience. You can differentiate in pop products. So, in-cafe experience, Starbucks third way of differentiate, they've built nice businesses. Product experience, there are products like Subco, which are sort of the best, most artisanal products. But then there's a brand called Theka Coffee, which came on Shark Tank, which is a popcorn flavored coffee and a palang tod coffee. I think there is one more opportunity in coffee, and that opportunity is price. Now, I was discussing this with someone this morning.
Yeah.
There is chai, which you get sort of on the streets from a chai wala, etc. And that's in smaller cities maybe $10, $15 now. In Bombay, maybe you pay 20, $30 for that chai. If you go to Chaios or Chai Point, you'll pay $60 to $80 for the chai. From there, if a customer wants to graduate to coffee, what do they pay for coffee? What do you pay at Starbucks for coffee? 350 rupees.
350, yes.
Now, India is premiumizing, we are building aspiration, we have a burgeoning middle class that wants more and more and more. can I graduate from a 60 to 80 rupee chai to a 350 rupee coffee and pay 5x? The answer is no. So I believe there is an opportunity in coffee for brands to operate between the 70 to 100 rupee price point. I'm saying it on your show live. We are looking for a coffee for Bharat. We need a coffee for Bharat. India needs a coffee at that price point so that consumers can nicely graduate from tea. I'll give you the example of the energy drink market. What does Red Bull cost?
Around 100, I think.
125. So the energy drink market has Red Bull at 125 and then Sting, which is Pepsi's product, at what price point?
30?
20 bucks. Now, Sting has 1.4 billion bottles a year, 2,100 crore business. Red Bull is doing 1,700 crores at 125. Can a Sting customer graduate to pay 6x for Red Bull? The answer is no. See, aspiration is there. I have a Maruti 800 and I want a Mercedes, but I have to buy the Creta or the Ciaz or the Honda City or the Alto or the Swift in between, right? To get the Swift, then the City, then the Skoda Octavia, and then move to the Mercedes, right? Every customer has their journey. While I aspire for a Mercedes even though I'm driving a Maruti 800, that's fine. But my journey has to go from here to there. And so lots of these spaces you are seeing this unique mass premium price point open to play. And that's where scale is.